Happening tonight, the State of the Union. President Trump will give his union address at 8 p.m.
Here's a live look at Capitol Hill, where preparations are underway. The president warning his speech will be a long one. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the news studio with a preview. Grace.
President Trump is expected to touch on a number of issues ranging from domestic policies to foreign affairs.
Going to be a long speech because we have so much to talk about.
With midterm elections less than 9 months away, President Trump's State of the Union address will focus largely on the economy.
For any president, it is crucial for them to drive a narrative on the economy that gives people optimism that things are going to get better.
Republicans say they expect the speech to highlight the president's economic success.
There's no tax on tips and overtime. We'll talk about the accomplishments in foreign affairs and American strength, cutting taxes for everyday Americans.
He's also expected to discuss growing tensions with Iran as the administration weighs possible military action over the country's nuclear program.
What he has shown is he's willing to go in and do limited strikes or go in and do what it takes to get control of the situation, but not hang around and have another war.
Chergosky said the speech is the president's opportunity to sway voters and bolster policies that receive backlash.
The One Big Beautiful Bill Act certainly stands out. The task ahead for President Trump is to discuss that legislation in a way that connects with the average voter.
Some Democratic lawmakers are expected to skip the event, but Senator Tammy Baldwin says she plans to be there.
I think it's important to show up, and that doesn't mean that I am necessarily going to be approving of this president's message.
Baldwin will be joined by Kim Frederick, a Mindoro mother who relies on Medicaid to support her son with Down syndrome.
One of the most powerful things we can do is uplift stories of people who have been harmed by this president and his agenda.
Senator Ron Johnson will also bring a guest. He will be joined by retired Lieutenant Colonel Tony Blando, his former chief of staff. In studio, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. In the State of the Union is our News 8 Now poll question. We asked, will you be watching President Trump's speech tonight? So far, 23% say yes, 77% say no. Well, stick with us for continued coverage of tonight's address. You can watch here on News 8 or online at news8000.com.